Hey you guys, welcome to your Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Aries. So if in your birth chart Venus is in Aries, this is for you. This can also apply to Aries 7th house. If you don't know how to find where your Venus is sitting, I've made a video on that. You can check the description box below to find out how. All right, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully it does give you some clarity. All right, so we have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Seven of Cups, Justice, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Shields, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, so what I'm picking up is that there needs to be clarity on a situation. I feel like there is emotional distance or some sort of emotional disconnect between people. Someone may be thinking about divorce or separation. Something is coming off as maybe having a question: have things been fair in the past? Has this person been fair to me? Have I been fair with this person? I feel like overall there is a need to detach and understand before you make a final decision. You know, it's like, let me figure out what exactly is happening or what I'm feeling and make a decision based off of a fair balance of logic and heart. So I see there's a need to practice some sort of discernment. Now, those of you that actually practice law and you're watching this, there may be some sort of upcoming case where, you know, you're having to make sure that you use your best judgment. Maybe something about the case is emotionally compelling, and there's a need to make sure that you separate that from the decision that you have to make. Or at least find a balance within. I also feel that aside from romantic issues or love issues, that there could be something going on at the place of work where you're emotionally dissatisfied or feeling like, you know what, I think it's time for me to let go of this position and move on. I'm seeing somebody moving on to a new job here. Maybe you've already gone to your interview and, you know, you had to go before this person, and this person has finally made some sort of decision, and maybe you're going to receive a call back that allows you to finally leave your current work situation. See, you're starting a new journey here with the Fool. Maybe some people think you're crazy for just upping and leaving this particular job. But, you know, it's like you want to do what's best. You want to do something that makes you feel happy. Now, I also get like two sevens here. And actually, the Justice card is the seventh sign of Libra. So the number 7 may be of significance for you. And I looked at my timer when I was saying that and saw the time 4:11. So maybe that 11... with the time ending in 11, maybe that is also a number synchronicity that you've been seeing. I feel too like something is getting ready to manifest for you. I see something being conjured up, like someone's working on something. Maybe you've been very patient in whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest. But I do feel like something goes from just an idea or a desire to fruition or fulfillment. You've put a lot of energy into something, and now all you need to do is be patient and sit back and wait for it to manifest. That can be finances. I'm seeing also those of you that practice spell work, like maybe you've been doing some sort of money rituals, and you know you followed the directions or instructions from someone that was very intelligent, or higher up, someone well versed in this type of spell work, and you followed their instructions, and you're like, okay, I did everything they said. Is it working? Is it working? I think something's happening. You might start to see or get a synchronicity that yes, something is getting ready to manifest. Something is working. I don't know where that was that I read before. Oops, sorry. Something about when you do spell work and you should see a confirmation within 3 days to show you that something is working. So maybe too, that's something what you're waiting to see. Now this manifestation can also be in regards to, you know, a love matter. Maybe you're trying to manifest love, but the point is that whatever you've been trying to manifest, there's no need to continue putting energy into it. Like, I feel like you've already invested enough energy into it. Now you need to disconnect and pretend like you never did it. Shift your focus somewhere else is best way you can. So try to preoccupy your mind with something else. I also feel those of you that are very creative, there may have been something, especially those of you that are writers. I almost feel like you wrote something and then you tore it up and threw the whole thing away. And you're like, let me start from scratch. I didn't like where that story was going. So you might be editing something and decide to just kind of like just scrap the whole thing and start fresh. I also feel like that could be applying to your life. Like you're scrapping everything and just like moving forward. You're like, I'm relocating, I'm getting a new job, I'm getting a new identity. So I just kind of feel like somebody is just completely starting over. I also feel like someone may work in some sort of job that is too much physical labor. And so when you get home, all you do is crash. You're just like, I'm so tired. I can't even think. I can't even move anymore. I'm just tired. Now, also, maybe this is something that you've been doing, like working out or exercising or something. So, yeah, I just feel like you are also going to be very busy this week. Now, the following week here, it looks like there is a visitor coming to your home, or maybe you are traveling to visit someone. I'm seeing someone being welcomed with open arms. It's like, come on in, like, let's, you know, let me take care of you, or welcome to our humble abode. I don't know. I just kind of feel like someone is entering someone's home, someone's space. I'm also seeing this as someone pulling up into the garage and just sitting there. I don't know what that is. I'm seeing someone pull into their garage and they're sitting there. I feel like someone has been busy wearing a mask and trying to keep themselves busy, but the moment you have that moment of silence or quietness in the garage and you meditate and you just kind of break down crying about something. I don't know what this is that you're sad about. Maybe you ended a relationship, or maybe you had a divorce and you've been functioning, you know, during your daily activities and just behaving like this normal person that doesn't have any problems. But that little quiet moment when you pull into the garage and the door goes down and it's just like you just sit there for a moment thinking about everything, and everything just kind of erupts and purges out from you. What is this I'm seeing? I'm seeing something about river and waters. I don't know if somebody is literally sitting out by a body of water thinking. I'm seeing like a flow of emotions kind of running like a, but I also feel like something in regards to two opposite bodies of water. It's almost like two, maybe we're talking about people from two different locations. Like somebody lives near salt water and someone lives near, you know, regular water. So like a lake and an ocean. Someone lives by ocean front or where the, you know, so the coast, the two coasts are different. Because I'm getting two separating bodies of water, but I'm not quite sure what that means is except for maybe location wise. I also see that spiritually as being in tune with like someone's emotions. Like you can feel this person's energy when they're thinking about you. So maybe there is some sort of emotional or telepathic bond that you're having with someone. I also feel like someone has maybe some sort of regrets after they do something. It's almost like you felt like you made a big power move and you were like, I'm going to prove to everybody that I can be on my own and I don't need this person or this and that, whatever the case. And then it's like you have a moment where you start wondering, did you make the right decision? Or you might start having regrets about the decision that you made here. I mean, I do feel like either way, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is going to be, there is someone else for you if this is a love matter. Like there is an opportunity for you to love again, but right now you're grieving about what you've lost. And this might be a grieving process, especially too for those of you that could have located and established a new home somewhere else. It's like it's fun and exciting at first, but then when it sets in, it's just like, oh, this is so brand new. And you kind of feel, I don't know, some sort of grief and start missing your old home or your old location. Another thing I was seeing too was somebody maybe getting a new car, or maybe your car is just now getting out the shop. You had some work done to your car, but I'm getting like a new energy around a vehicle. I'm seeing too, like maybe somebody has still been stuck on the past and has not been able to overcome the fact that someone has moved on. Like someone maybe has been in denial and they kept thinking that they were going to rekindle something or, you know, have another chance, but it's like, no, they moved on. And that's something that you need to realize. You need to learn how to release your past and stop holding on to it because you are stuck. You are making yourself handicapped by only focusing on what you don't have anymore. Could be dealing with a Libra, maybe Gemini, but Libra, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, maybe Gemini or Aquarius. Somebody is wondering if they should compromise. In a relationship, if this is not like necessarily going through a breakup, it's still feeling like someone gives someone way more than the other person. Look at how she's just kind of nurturing him and she's rubbing his feet, but is he doing things to make her feel, you know, loved? Are things imbalanced in a relationship? I'm feeling like there may be a selfishness going on where somebody is only seeing things from their side, and they're not seeing their partner. It's like you need to walk in your partner's shoes, or your partner needs to walk in your shoes. I also feel there's a need to ask for what you want, to speak out. Like, don't expect someone to read your mind. If that's the case too, you have to say what you're thinking. You have to take it from here, what's in your mind, and make it form into matter, you know. So this is physical form. So you have to speak out so that you can receive something. You can't hold something in or hide something because it looks too like maybe you were holding back or not really speaking out about what it is that you were wanting. So there is a need for you to say it, and you know, you should receive it. I also feel too like there are difficult choices that need to be made. More so, it could be in relationships too, but also in regards to finance. Like there is some sort of financial struggle or juggling that may be going on, especially if you're starting like a new position. It's like, okay, I got the first paycheck, this is going to be taken care of, but things are going to be tight between this paycheck and the next paycheck. So I feel like there is something going on in regards to finances, or there needs to be compromises. I also feel like maybe someone is trying to juggle, or due to someone's juggling, two relationships, something ended. And it doesn't have to be, you know, like cheating. It can be someone didn't know how to balance the relationship with the mother versus the girlfriend or wife. And I use mother as an example because usually I've never really heard too much about a father that causes an issue, although it could be. But, you know, usually it's always the mother that's having a hard time letting her son go and living his own life. And sometimes the son has an issue standing up to his mother. And, you know, of course, a mother is always a mother. But if you exchange vows with someone, you know, that should be first priority. It should be. Now, unless you're just with a total evil person, I don't know. Then you need to see things for what it is and stop looking at an illusion, because the Seven of Cups could also indicate that someone is under an illusion. I also feel like someone's waiting for an apology. Someone's waiting for an apology. And it's just like, well, someone doesn't properly apologize either. It's almost like, can't you just say I'm sorry instead of saying I'm sorry, but, you know, just own up to it. So your month is going to be dealing with some sort of difficult decisions. There needs to be adjustments in regards to relationships, even business-wise. You need to make some sort of decision, because I see somebody is on the fence about something, which could cause delays in your money too. Make sure you're not allowing other people to run over you. You know, speak out. Make sure your voice is heard too when it comes to business matters. And I'm also getting someone that's at a distance that is waiting to hear from you, or you might be waiting to hear from someone that's at a distance. Are they going to apologize? I feel like you are going to receive an apology, but they're struggling. They're struggling with it. All right, so you guys, I hope that has helped. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.